guys? Joe Samantha here. How do you like that, Mason Nation? Another big win for your Patriots today. Student section absolutely showed out. Go green and gold. I'm recording this on Sunday. It's about 5 o'clock on Sunday. You might see this in 5 hours or 24. Who knows? But I am sitting here, and I am still so happy about last night, because last night was fucking awesome, and it was just awesome to see. It was awesome to watch. I'm still rocking the GK Zips. We're 3-0 since we debuted them. GW, LaSalle, Dayton, on the road at Dayton. This team who we thought were left for dead after that terrible loss to Duquesne has stormed back and now has won 4 in a row, capitalized by going on the road to the hardest place to play in this conference, and not only just going toe-to-toe with that Dayton team, but coming out on top with Josh Oduro having only played 23 minutes, by the way. You can't ask for much better and much more exciting result than that. We'll start with the Flyers. Deron Holmes, obviously that was a story yesterday, went and got his. Deron Holmes, obviously, 36 minutes, he had 34 points, basically not double teaming at all. 11-17 shooting, only 6 boards. I want to point that out. Only ended up with 6 boards. The rebounds were limited, but Mason ended up winning it 21-19, and that's something you got to do. But Holmes, in the end, 11-17 from the field, but in the end, only 12-18 from the free throw line. That was something that would come back to bite Dayton later. But really, that was it for Dayton. No one else touched double digits in points. Tamani Kamara and Kobe Brea each had 9. Kamara, similarly bad from the free throw line, only 2 of 6 from the line. Made his shots when he could, had 6 boards, but Mason did not let him get up a whole lot. Only took 4 shots on the night. Dayton as a whole, I think they only got up, 12 3-pointers on the night as a whole. Yeah, only 12 3-pointers. Did well when they shot him, but that was a huge credit to the Mason defense, was that they did not let, even though Holmes ate up on them, and there's a lot of credit to be given to Ron Holmes, I thought played incredible. Some called it maybe his best game of the year. And when he has that and you don't lose, well, something went right elsewhere. And the fact that ticket gains really shut down Kamara, Brea, Smith, Elvis, none of them really got going. None of the big guys off the bench, Blakeney and Amzil, both had 18 and 15 minutes respectively, barely showed up on the stat sheet. They basically did nothing. Amzil ended up with an assist. Blakeney ended up with the board, and that was basically, and a block for Blakeney, and that was basically that in terms of production from everyone but from those guys off the bench tonight. Like I said, Deron Holmes, great game. Maybe made his case for being the A10 player of the year, as he could have been. But, let's talk about Mason, though, because Josh Oduro, again, real struggle with foul trouble. I thought shaky calls for his 3rd and 5th foul, but it happens. They were fouls. I didn't love them, but they were fouls. But he, 23 minutes, still enough, 12 points, was very efficient, 6 of 10 shooting, had 4 assists. He was great passing the ball in the first half. In that first half, Josh Oduro was fantastic playing, passing out. He looked like the big that we want him to look like. Credit elsewhere as well. Saquon Singleton had a huge first half from Saquon. Huge. He ended up being 3 for 3 with 3 boards in the first half, 6 points, 3 boards in the first half. Huge production off the bench. And he was great on defense again. Justin Fernandez looked a lot more active. He ended up with 6 points, 2 for 3 from the field, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, along with 3 boards and a steal. But Ticket gained 7 points, 4 boards, but just electric defensive play from Ticket today. But this came down to the guards, to the 1 and the 2. and Ronnie Polite and Davon Cooper showed out tonight, and it was great. Coop was hot from three. He was 4-5-3, 5 of 8 from the field. But that last shot he made to go up 68-66 was Coop doing what this team knew he needed to learn and do, how he knew to get better at this year, and that was driving to the basket. And he made a great play going right past Holmes to the basket, made it 68-66, but really the player of the game last night, was Ronnie Polite, undeniably. Ronnie with 22 points, 2 boards, 6 assists, 2 steals. The biggest one of the game, you go up 68-66, you get beaten. I think it was by Smith, but Ronnie makes the best play that you can make. He makes plays, switches on the Holmes, intercepts the pass that would have been an easy Holmes dunk, gets fouled. He makes his shots, by the way, Mr. Polite. He made his free throw shots 8 of 8 from the line. He played like we've always wanted him to play. Like he's played these last 4 games. And, you know, we've at Giant Killer, we've given Ronnie some crap this year for the way he's played. We think not to his level that we know he can play at, but he has played to the level that we know he can play at in this 4-game winning streak. And it all came together last night. Just 38 minutes, just absolutely incredible. But also, shout out to Devin Dinkins, by the way, made 2 really clutch free throws late. There's only 2 points, but he's put to the line, went up there, and ice in that freshman's veins, he sunk them to go up there and win that game. It was massive there by Dinkins there, by Dink. Just incredible. And it's the biggest win of the year, and Mason, after Duquesne lost today, still alive for the double bye. Takes a lot, but the ability to compete for a 4 seed is still alive for George Mason. And truthfully, that win all but takes us out of any Tuesday conversation at 9-7, even if something bad were to happen. But yeah, it takes us out of a lot of conversations. We will almost certainly not. Basically, we're not playing until Wednesday at this rate in the A10 tournament, which under the new format, remember we start on Tuesday now, is that's what you want to hear. Wednesdays were bad until this year. Now Wednesdays are okay. They're not the best, but Wednesdays are okay now. It means we'll at least not be playing in the first round on Tuesday at this rate, which is always good. No team has ever come out of the first round and won an A10 tournament. So starting on Wednesday, starting in that second round, has our chances go up a lot higher. But senior night, Wednesday at 7 at EBA, you all better be there. I'll be there. It's technically my senior night too, I guess, technically. Last time, I'll be covering a game for a while. Don't trust me, I'll be back. I'm still a young kid who doesn't live that far away. He's not planning to live that far away. So trust me, I will be there covering games when I can. But yeah, this is goodbye for a little while. And this is senior night for these guys. You know, senior night for Bailey, for Singleton, for Coop, maybe potentially for Gaines and Oduro. You know, we'll see. Yeah, but it's going to be a good night. And it's a huge game. It's a huge, crucial game against Fordham. If Mason wins, I believe the likelihood they finish in the top 6 goes incredibly very high up, which would be great. And, you know, this is a Fordham team that has played well, but is certainly not unbeatable. And we want to show them how it happens in our house. We want to get revenge for them beating us last year at their place and also knocking us out of the A10 tournament last year. We want to show up and show that we can play. I hope EBA is absolutely packed to the gills. I want it packed. I want you guys out there. I want you guys all out there to congratulate what this team has done recently. I will be so excited. What a great win last night by these guys. This has been Joe Szymanski with the Onward to Victory podcast. We'll see you guys Tuesday for the date for the Fordham preview. See you guys then. Subscribe, like. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Onward to Victory podcast from Joe Szymanski with GiantKiller.co. Ask about a quarter zip, folks. These things are electric. See you guys later. And go green and gold.